I have to bring these down a little bit. Wasn't that great? You may have seen the next speaker before. She was that beautiful voice that sang the national anthem. She's a faculty member at the University of Texas at San Antonio, recently served on the board of directors of the San Antonio Coalition for Life. She continues to volunteer for the organization by training sidewalk counselors. Kathy and her husband teach natural family planning. Would you welcome Dr. Catherine Nix?
Good afternoon. When all the information regarding the HHS mandate began to hit the news, people began to talk about religious freedom. Many denominations were outraged about the mandate, not just the Catholics, as we've heard. So everyone talks about religious freedom, which is good. Okay? But the conversation I want to hear is the why question. Why does the Catholic Church stand against contraception? What's wrong with the pill? Why is the morning after pill or Plan B or abortion wrong? And here it is, as Patrick said, a wake-up call for all of us. Here is an opportunity to speak clearly and definitively about the why, to tell the truth about contraception and abortion. Yes, statistically, Catholics are contracepting and aborting at the same rate as the rest of society. This is very sad, but that doesn't mean that the truth has changed. And here is the truth. Human life is sacred. We are made in the image and likeness of God. Hormonal contraceptives are not only destructive to a woman's body, but they separate man from woman and God from people. And in the three-pronged effect of a chemical contraceptive, the artificial hormones tell the woman's body that she is pregnant, that she should not ovulate, but sometimes she does, and in fact, up to 60% of the time with some methods. So it also dries up the healthy cervical mucus that serves as a transport system for conception. But sometimes this doesn't work either. So then it does one more thing. It thins the endometrium of the uterus and creates a hostile environment. So if a child is conceived, this child cannot implant. The woman then will abort without even knowing it. This is the abortifacient effect of these drugs. Let's not be fooled. The increase in hormonal contraception leads to more failed contraception and an increase in abortions. So here's the big deal. Contraceptives and abortions are not health care. Health care is to keep people healthy. Contraceptives are class 1 carcinogens in the same category as nicotine and asbestos. They are clearly linked to breast cancer, blood clots, strokes, liver disease, and ovarian and cervical cancers. They break what is not broken, and a woman's natural, healthy fertility is undermined and sometimes permanently destroyed. And how could it possibly be health care for the baby? It is not only the bodies of our beautiful women that are at stake here. There is no condom or pill for the human heart. And when couples use hormonal contraceptives, the couple is refusing to respect their God-given human fertility, and therefore they reject God who made them. They construct a new idol in its place, unrestricted sexual pleasure with no consequences, and a comfortable life without the expense and worry of children. We've been given freedom not to do whatever we want, but to fulfill the reason we were created. Following the example of Christ, we come to learn the purpose of our life is to make a sincere gift, not in merely a spiritual way, but in and through our bodies. By living according to this design, we'll live in a healthy life, which will bring us joy. And our our Mother Church offers us a beautiful, life-giving alternative to all this artificial garbage. And it's called natural family planning.
Right.
And it is 99% effective. In this method, a couple learns about their natural fertility cycle and makes prayerful decisions about either pursuing or postponing children. It is safe because it does not involve any interference with the healthy working of the human person, only observation. It does no harm to any child conceived during the practice of it. And here is another beautiful added bonus. Couples who have learned sexual self-control are in a much stronger position to recommend premarital chastity to their teenage children.
Amen.
Good people, abstinence and chastity are not bad words and are not too much to expect from our children or from ourselves. Self-control is necessary in all aspects of life. So let's continue to talk about religious freedom, and let's continue to talk about contraceptives, and let's talk about abortion. The top is off the pot now, and here comes the stirring spoon. To quote Steve Picorni, the fate of religious freedom and the meaning of life and love hang in the balance. Will we be faithful to what God is calling us to, or will we continue giving to Caesar what is God's? God bless you.